Like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Help promote and rank up my channel. Trying to get to 10,000 subscribers at the end of the year. So, I had some videos ready to go today, but 3 of them all had the audio messed up. So, here we are, redoing this. We're going to be talking about critic reviews arriving for Ghostbusters Afterlife. Now, up front, my channel is about entertainment news, movies, TV shows, all that good stuff. Check out a channel trailer right there if you want to know more. But that's the type of stuff I cover, my interests. Ghostbusters Afterlife is here, and a lot of people are mad. A lot of 2016 Ghostbusters fans that isn't really true Ghostbusters stuff are pretty mad about this one.
Something strange in your neighborhood. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters!
Right now, a lot of people are laughing hard at the 2016 Ghostbuster fans who are very mad about this movie. They flat out ignoring the 2016 Ghostbusters, but the 2016 Ghostbusters was pretty guilty of ignoring the Ghostbusters that came before it. And I did not like that movie at all. If you actually enjoyed it, more power to you for finding entertainment value in that. I did not like it. If you did, that's cool that you didn't waste your time. So let's get into this real fast. Ghostbusters Afterlife Reviews are rolling in. Critics who have seen the film that stars Paul Rudd, Finn Wolfhard, Mckenna Grace, and Carrie Coon. On Metacritic, the film has a Metascore of 62, I almost said 66, with 7 positive reviews, 3 mixed, and 1 negative. Oh no. Here's what critics are saying. Rosie Knight at IGN gives the film a 90. She writes, Director Jason Reitman does his father and fans proud with a funny, sweet, spooky film movie that proudly takes on the legacy of Ghostbusters while also introducing something exciting and new. And that's exactly how it should be. You should respect the past, but live enough in the present to pave the way for the future.
Well, there's something you don't see every day.
Tried to think of the most harmless thing. Something I loved from my childhood.
This franchise, they've already said they want to turn this into a franchise. So, you gotta do it right. You can't just spend too much time being in love with the past, so much so that it prevents there from being a future. But you can't you can't just spit all over the past, kick dirt all over it, pretend it wasn't there. Any of that either. Johnny Olinsky at New York Post gives the film an 88. He writes, finds the perfect tone here. He's also skilled at getting genuine performances. Reitman, skilled at getting genuine performances out of young actors as he proved in Juno, and balancing humor with stakes, essential for comedy horror like Ghostbusters. The jokes are very funny, and Wolfhard and Grace make a life-threatening peril look like a ball. That all sounds pretty enjoyable to me so far. Jane Crother at Total Film gives the film an 80. She writes, warm, witty, and full of wonder. Afterlife reanimates a franchise without spitting on its grave. That's pretty hardcore, because I do really feel like 2016 just spit that, well, it kind of put the final nail in the coffin for the franchise, or so it would seem. But here we are with this that could very well save the franchise, revive it, bring it back. Sherry Linden at Hollywood Reporter gives the film an 80 as well. She writes, as franchise update, origin story, coming of age movie, comedy, indulgent FX, extravaganza, the feature written by the director Gil Kenan, Monster House. It's all its marks. Ollie Richards at Empire gives the movie an 80. He writes, it's always fun, inventive, and full of charm. If you have any concerns that Jason Reitman's film might sully the legacy of his dad's greatest creation, there's nothing to be afraid of. All this sounds very buzzworthy, but then again, critics often do not align with audience views. So, William Babini at The Wrap gives, I don't know if I said that, but Babini gives the movie a 71. He states, Reitman's direction may be sharp and professional, but that's only in the service of familiar material. So it falls to an excellent cast to make the most of a very repetitive situation. That doesn't sound too positive. Peter DeBurge at Variety gives the movie, again, I don't know if I'm saying that right, gives the movie a 70. He writes, "The good news for Ghostbusters fans is that Afterlife does nothing to tarnish what has come before." That kind of, some of these are written like they're winking at 2016 Ghostbusters. Christina Holub at Entertainment Weekly gives the film a 58. Holub, if that's how you say it, writes, "There are some jokes here. Paul Rudd brings a little lightness to the proceedings as the kid's science teacher, Mr. Gooberson, but it's hard to escape the overall sensation of, well, a corpse being exhumed. That is very harsh."
Sorry, Beckman. I'm terrified beyond the capacity for rational thought.
Jesse Hasinger at AV Club gives the movie a 50. Hasinger states, "Afterlife wants to desperately to summon the spirit of watching the first movie back in 1984. It winds up ghoulish in the wrong way."
Oh, no.
Courtney Howard at IndieWire gives the movie a 50. She writes, "Jason Reitman's Ghostbusters Afterlife hits the reboot button once more, this time carrying a familiar cinematic legacy, yet with all the nostalgia packed into the picture, its own refurbished identity is slightly compromised, functioning as a..." These people are getting pretty harsh with this movie. And I do have to wonder if I were to go look at their stuff, if it's because they really love 2016 Ghostbusters. But the same thing can be said about the positive ones. There's some comments in there that seem like they're pointed directly at 2016 Ghostbusters. It's always a two-way street. This kind of stuff's always a two-way street.
The door swings both ways.
There are people that absolutely despise 2016 Ghostbusters because they're fans of the original. They felt like it spit all over the original, disrespected it. And then the same thing can be said now for 2016 Ghostbuster fans. They feel like this spits all over that one, and it flat out ignores it. Two-way street.
Funny us going out like this.
Charles Bramsco at The Guardian gives the movie a 20. He writes, "Here we can find a damning summary of modern Hollywood's default mode, a nostalgia object, drained of personality and fitted into a dully platable mold, custom made for a fandom that worships everything and respects nothing."
We get this guy laid, we won't have any trouble.
So Hollywood digs up a lot of things, makes them forgettable, uses nostalgia to try to sell it, and usually screws it up. I mean, Star Wars, look at that.
Get rid of the old fogies and focus on the new gang.
You think this is going to be good? Do you think it's going to be bad? Do you think 2016 Ghostbusters was awesome and they shouldn't ignore its existence? Or do you think that 2016 Ghostbusters spit all over the fandom, disrespected the fandom, disrespected the legacy, and deserves what it gets? Let me know in the comments section below. Like, subscribe, comment, stay awesome, rock on.